So essentially, how these training sessions work always is yeah. The way these training sessions work is I will play a serious best of three with you. During the best of three, I will be analyzing your play, your habits, all the other jazz. Do not sit that close to the TV. Basically, we're gonna play, gonna analyze. Afterwards, we're gonna break everything down. Jordan, why are you playing? Well, if you cannot control yourself, then I'll have to take the controller from you while we do this thing. Would you not want that same respect during your lesson? You would, right? So give it. No, I'm not playing as Sonic. Because I am not a Sonic. Scoot over.
He's good at edge guarding. Like, come on.
Not really.
Yeah,
Alrighty, so. Pick your character.
You two.
Alrighty, so. What do you want to do? Alrighty. Please be quiet. Not talk to him while he's And don't lean on these ones.
Survival.
Hush, hush, hush. Let's focus on the set.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alrighty.
That was the practice.
So basically, a few things I'm noticing off the bat. You are. It kind of feels as though you don't know what to do in certain situations.
Survival.
Like there were a couple of times where you would just throw out an attack hoping it would hit. It feels like. It kind of feels like you're just throwing out attacks and hoping they hit. And then but there were certain cases where you were controlling your movement pretty well for the most part. Like you were able to move around the stage. You know how to move and jump, but you don't really know how to approach. I would say you don't really know how to It doesn't really feel like you have a game plan going in. Kind of feels like you're just you're going in and you're just doing things, but you don't really know why you are doing those things, or you don't understand why you should be doing those things, or what you should be doing to try and get out of doing those things. But what else is there? For example, in the neutral, you should be trying to set up a position where you can get your damage, get your hits in and all that jazz. But you're not really doing that properly. You're sort of just running in, and a lot of times you're just running in and getting hit by me. Yo guys. But what was I saying? Okay, you can definitely be getting a lot more out of spin dash. You could be getting a lot more out of there's a lot of things you can do in general. When you're playing the neutral, especially as Sonic, because the thing that you're not really taking advantage of is the fact that Sonic is the fastest character in the game. So a lot of times if I whiff a move and you're Sonic, typically you can punish it. Or let's say you whiff a move and you don't want to get punished. Why are you hitting me? You're not listening. Pay attention. A lot of times you're just sort of throwing out moves and not really doing anything that you need to. The thing about Sonic is that Sonic doesn't really have a lot of strong moves. But the thing is, he has really good mobility. He can move around the stage very, very easily and very, very carefully and all that jazz. Sonic is a bait and punish type of character. Oh boy, they are being very loud right now.
Is that why when I used that combo and only gave 13 damage, is that what you meant? Hey, you can do a lot?
Sonic is not even if you can't Sonic can definitely rack up percent pretty quickly because again he's a fast character. So it's that's just his up there. Basically the thing about Sonic as a character is because he's such a fast character, when he gets a hit in, he can really rack up the damage and he can pressure people pretty well. But the thing is, Sonic is he's not really a light character, but he's not a heavy character. So he, you don't want to be getting hit a lot with Sonic. And the thing about Sonic is, again, he's the fastest character in the game. So if you're in a situation and you don't want to be in the situation, a lot of times you can literally just run away. Yes, you want to bait. Okay, for example, let's say your opponent has slow moves. You want to bait them into using those slow moves and then punish them for using those slow moves. And Sonic is one of the best characters at doing this because he can, he can just sit here and spin dash cancel all day. And your opponent has to guess whether or not you are going to use spin dash or not. And let's say and the thing about it is, let's say you're over here using spin dash. You can still get hit while you're charging spin dash. But the thing about, you can cancel it with shield. So at any given moment, you can just shield. And if they hit your shield, you're at frame advantage, so you can hit them. And even if you do decide, okay, they're running at me, So I'm just gonna let go of spin dash. And more often than not, if they're running, they're going to get hit by the like. Okay, I want you to like just to like show you. I want you to run at me and then react to me using spin dash. Like, okay. Like, if I'm using spin dash. Okay, spin dash is a hitbox, right? Well, if there's a hitbox coming at you, what should you do? Shield, right? But, like, I want you to run it. Like, okay. I'm charging spin dash. Essentially, let's put it to like this. I'm charging spin dash. You're running in to come and attack me to stop me from using spin dash. But let's say you see me let go of spin dash. I want you to, like, on reaction, try to shield that. While at the same time, be trying to hit me out of spin dash. Yeah. Yes, try to hit me, but if I use spin dash, but if I start using spin dash, use, like, you know, try to shield it, basically. No, you are not. Okay, so how should I explain this? Okay, charge spin dash. Charge spin dash. Charge spin dash. When I run at you, because I'm going to run up and try to hit you. But when I run at you, let go of spin dash so you can hit me instead. You are not, did not let go of spin dash. When, either you have some really slow reaction time. When I run at you, let go of spin dash. Yes. Because the way it works, the thing about spin dash is it has invincibility on the start of the move. Okay, so if you throw a hitbox out and I let go of spin dash, I will not get hit because spin dash has invincibility on the startup. So typically, if you're over there charging spin dash, when I run at you, I want you to let go of spin dash. Yes. Do it again. Basically, spin dash is one of your best moves. Actually, it's not really one of your best moves. I would say it is your best move, like by a wide margin. I just said it. The best move? There is no best move. Every character has different moves. But like, okay, I would say the thing that makes spin dash such a good option is the fact that there are so many things you can do. And this is also why walking, you're trying to hit me instead of listening to what I'm trying to tell you. You should probably stop that. Because you're not really going to get much out of this session if you're just trying to play. Because if you're too busy focusing on, oh, let me just keep trying to do this thing, then you're not really going to get the message that I'm trying to tell you. Because I might be trying to tell you, hey, you're trying to do this, but you should be trying to do this. But you're not going to hear that if you're still trying to do that thing you're doing. Does that make sense? Because the thing is, yes, we are in a match, so to speak, but this is literally just so I can show you stuff. Yeah, we're not really fighting.
2, 1, go!
Like, essentially, you want to pick, like, spin dash is good because, like walking, like, okay, for when you're running, what can you do out of a run? Like, just what are your options? You can jump out of a run, yes. You can cancel a run into a spin dash, yes, yes. You can dash attack, yes. Well, I mean that's technically true, but that's not necessarily out of a dash attack. That's not out of a dash. That's more so out of a run. I mean, out of a jump. But you have to jump and then do that. That's what you do. Well, no, because the thing is you have to stop running before you do that. But the point is, like, you have to be aware of what options you have when you're in a given scenario. The thing about spin dash and what makes it so good is because you have a bunch of different options out of the move. Because you can shield, you can let the move go, you can jump to cancel the move, or you can just jump and delay the move. So you can jump and then let go of spin dash and combo. You can cancel it with shield. Because that's not actually the move, that's charging. The move is still charging. Yeah, you can jump while he's charging the move. Honestly, I didn't even know you could do this. You can move while you're charging spin dash, apparently. So it's like you can move around, and keep in mind throughout this entire process, you still, like, you're not invincible while you're charging, but you're invincible when you release the move. And also, you don't have a hitbox while you're doing this, so just keep that in mind. So you can jump and then let it go. Yes, that's basically it, because Sonic at his core is a bait and punish character. Like, okay, let's say, I want you to jump when I use side B, like start charging side B. Yes. No, just start charging side B. I want you, like, basically, like, so I'm going to run up and try to grab him. Do something to avoid that. There are multiple things you can do to avoid getting grabbed. I want you to, like, experiment with different options to figure out which you want to do. Stop being salty, dog. Alright, so charge spin dash. Just charge spin dash. So you're not doing anything? So, I'm going to try and grab you out of spin dash. Experiment with your options so that you don't get grabbed. Okay, so release the move. Now, we're going to do that again. Because the thing is, I want you to experiment with different options to figure out, like, what you can and can't do. Yes. Like, okay, because the thing most people don't understand is that you can avoid, like, there are various ways to avoid getting put in a disadvantage state, and one of those is movement. Because, okay, like, if you try to attack, like, use dash attack. Use dash attack. Yeah. So I didn't take damage because I shielded, right? Now just run at me and dash attack again. That time I also didn't take damage, but I didn't take damage because I didn't get hit. So, and not necessarily using, like, up B, but the idea I want you to gather is the fact that, no, not necessarily, but the point I'm trying to make is that you can also avoid taking damage by not getting hit. Because again, Sonic is the fastest character in the game. Because that is something you were doing, like, alright, is like, sometimes I would be about to combo you and you would up B to get away. But the thing about that, and why it's not something you should do all the time, is because, okay, now I have to land. I have to land now. And so, yeah, I can capture landing. You can't do it. No, you can't do anything. You're in free fall at this point. You have to actually land before you can do something.
3, 2, 1, time.
Can't use anything else.
Sudden death.
You can use attacks. Like, okay, you can attack. You can use attacks while you're falling, but you still have to land. And that's just a core mechanic of the game. It's like when you're in the air, what goes up must come down. If you're in the air, you have to land it. I mean, every character will have weaknesses, and every character will have flaws that a person can
But you
exploit.
gotta figure out to get down. With Sonic,
Survival.
you gotta figure out a way to get down.
Like, honestly, one of Sonic's weaknesses is like his biggest weakness is that specifically right there is like you can punish him for catching his landings because a lot of Sonics will use spring to avoid situations. But the reality is spring is still a really good option. So it's not that you shouldn't do it, but it's something you should be mindful of. Like, okay, let me show you something else. Like, because this is a habit, and like I didn't see you do it, but this is something I see Sonic players do a lot, is they'll use an attack, and then they'll drift to their death. You cannot grab the ledge while you are throwing out an attack. And you're in free fall, so you can't up B after that. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've done it once. You're a Sonic player. A lot of players will do that. Like, yeah, you should go to the ledge. Now, okay, as opposed to, you see how I did the attack? I fell to my death.
But people don't try to get to the ledge, right?
Okay, let me tell you the reason why people make this mistake. Because once you understand how, like, stuff, like how people think, it's a lot easier to understand, oh, now I know why I'm doing that, let me not do that. Because a lot of people, when they do that, it's because, okay, let's say I came off stage trying to edge guard you. People will throw out an attack to hit me, to get me away from them. But in doing that, they've just secured their death. Because again, they can't grab the ledge and they're just falling to free fall.
Different ways and stuff for preventing that.
Now, because the thing is, like, as Sonic, if you're just falling down like that, you just want to go to the ledge. Because worst case scenario, I'll hit you. But if I hit you, you can use your up B again. You get me? And another thing is, like, typically as a Sonic, it's much better for you to just recover low in the first place. Because when you're recovering low, you can snap through the ledge. And Sonic has invincibility. Like, Sonic actually has invincibility on his way up when he's using spring. Because see how he has that little Superman gliding effect? While he has that, he has invincibility. So, like, it's typically what, like, if you'll notice, like, whenever I play Sonic, I just recover low and just go straight to the ledge. Because when you recover like this, you put yourself in a situation where you can get hit. Or yeah, or even worse, you end up dead. But if you just go straight to the ledge, it's a lot harder for them to punish you for it. Okay, you notice like you went over the ledge and then you had to fall back down. As opposed to just going straight to the ledge. Now the thing about get up attack. Now the thing about get up options in general is that it depends on the situation. Like every get up optional, every get up option is situational. Most players like to jump off the ledge because they like to be able to get away from people. But the thing is, if you know I'm going to jump from the ledge, you can just punish it. Same way with the regular get up. You can punish it. Every get up option can be punished if you know that that's what they're going to do. Which is why, like, there are various things that you can do at the ledge. Okay, like, stand at the ledge. Like, stand, like, right here. So, me being on the ledge, I don't know what you're going to do. But I know that I'm off stage and I need to get back on stage or else I'll end up dead. I'm in the disadvantaged state because you have stage control. I can do a normal get up and try to shield. Or, again, there is no best get up option. Okay, like start charging, like, actually just go on the ledge and then try to get off the ledge. Basically, yeah, I'm going to keep throwing you off stage, and I want you to basically just focus on practice getting off the ledge. You did. But essentially, like, the purpose of this is to help, because the thing is, I've noticed that for a lot of you, y'all don't understand, like, yeah, basically. Because I noticed, like, ledge pressure is something that a lot of you struggle with, and a lot of you have trouble with this. Like, you have trouble, a lot of you have trouble getting off the ledge, and a lot of you have trouble edge guarding. Because I noticed that whenever I'm off stage against you guys, you just wait for me to get back.
But when somebody uses a charge, don't use a charge. Would it be smart to not use a charge up smash or like a regular one?
The point, like, that's a different thing, but in general, whenever I am off stage, you guys just let me come back. As opposed to trying to make sure I die.
So when it comes to Sonic, that's not very good, right?
Nah, Sonic does have, like, okay, Sonic doesn't have many options that will just outright kill you. Because Sonic as a character, like, as I said, like, he's a character that focuses a lot on, like, hit and run, I guess you could say. He will, like, poke at you, and eventually you'll die from it. He's not a character that will hit you with a really hard-hitting move and then you just die. He's not that type of character.
So he just hits it.
Yeah, like, that's the best way to play him.
What I should do? Like, hit around?
Like, okay, for example, like,
Say I use a poke.
Jordan, grab the controller real quick.
We're in a training session.
Do not touch my stuff.
We're in a training session.
So, I'm going to play a match against Jordan real quick, and I want you to pay attention at how I do things in the neutral with Sonic.
Mario.
So, it's going to play a quick game. I want you to pay attention to, like, how... Don't just pay attention to what I do when I hit people, but pay attention to what I'm doing when I'm not hitting him. You don't have to tell me, just pay attention to it. Just pay attention. Now, real quickly, what is one thing you noticed that I did whenever he was off stage? Yes. Because the thing is, the spring is a falling hitbox. And I would use the spring to leave that in the path that he would have to take to get back to the stage. So I do that to sort of like cover his option. But did you notice how, especially at the end there, he got hit, when he got hit by the spring, he tried to get back to the stage. And he just like sort of rushed back to the stage, and I was waiting there to cover that option. It's to sort of like force a response out of him. Because when people get hit off stage, they're pushed away from the stage, so naturally they want to do something to get back to the stage. And if you know how to counter what they typically do to get back to the stage, then you can edge guard them harder for it. Like sometimes I'll go off stage and I'll hit somebody with the spring, and I'll literally just keep doing that over and over and over again until they get not too far away to recover. Yeah. And another thing is like, even if, and then the thing about edge guarding is even if you don't kill them for it, he's getting hit a bunch, so he's taking a lot of damage for it. It's basically that stage toll, basically that stage tax. You got to pay the stage tax to get back to the stage. In order to get back to the stage, he's got to take all this extra damage before he can get back on the stage. And the thing about Sonic is that that's what you want. You want them to take all that extra damage so that when you finally do land that, like when they are in that percent where you can kill them, you can kill them. Now the thing about Sonic as a character is that I don't think you actually know what your kill moves are. Obviously your smash attacks are your kill moves, but the thing is you also have other kill options. Like back throw can kill.
You mean like the spin throw?
Like, okay, hold on.
No, I mean like if he grabs you and you spin and he throws
Yeah.
you.
But the thing about the thing about Sonic is that he's not going to kill you early. Like he has to put on a lot of damage in order to kill you.
Does his kick move, you know, the forward grab, does that kill?
The soccer kick takes a really long time to kill. Like, okay.
Like, take about
Set yourself to 120. Oh yeah. I want to show you Sonic's skill moves. That'll do. Yeah, right there. Right there will do. So I'm gonna show you. Get out for a second. I'm gonna show you Sonic's kill moves. Obviously, you have your smash attack, but the thing about because the thing is, you want to be using your smash attack as little as possible. The only time you should be using smash attacks is if they do something that leaves them like vulnerable. Like Jordan, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're showing kill moves. So, use up B real quick. Just use up B. Use your up B. So you see how there's that long period of time where he's just falling? Well, yeah, I could grab him, or I could charge a smash attack and kill him. Now, play. Yeah, go. Yeah, right here. So this is one of Sonic's kill options. That's one of Sonic's kill options. Another one of his stronger kill options that isn't a smash attack is this. His back air. His back air is also a kill option. But the thing is, those are not going to be killing you until like 120, 130. Like those are just not going to kill. So typically, if your opponent is not at those percents, you should not be going for kill options. Because they're not going to kill.
So I'm gonna have to wait till like
Yes. Now, go open it up again. Open it up again. Put yourself at like put yourself at 150. Cause we've shown back throw killing and all that jazz.
I saw in one of my YouTube videos.
Huh?
I saw in one of YouTube videos they used to grab the up.
Yes. I was about to show that now. Now, this, I think this will kill. I'm not sure. No, it didn't. But as you get that right there should show you it takes you a long time for you to kill with that. Yeah, you want to expect them to DI optimally. If they're at like a ridiculous percent like this, you can if they were at a ridiculously high percent like that, you can kill with forward throw and you can kill with up throw.
Wait, was that just the side?
That was forward throw. No. That's kind of like a combo throw for the most part. Now another thing you can do. Rip. Yes. He just showed you Mario with rage. But the thing about Sonic is Sonic has a lot of combos that involve him going really high up. Yes. But the thing is, the reason why he was able to kill me so early is because we were in the blast zone, basically. And if you get hit in the blast zone, you die. Yeah. Because you can kill somebody early like that. You don't have to wait until 100 something to kill somebody like at that percent.
Or if you go down to the recovery
I think put yourself at 40.
Or Mr. Abdur, or if you put him down at like a recovery level down, or if you down air.
That's called gimping someone. If you gimp someone, they're going to die regardless of what percent they're at. Because again, if you touch the blast zone, you die. The reason why you deal damage in the first place is because the more damage they have, the further they get knocked when they get hit, and the more likely it is they'll touch the blast zone and die. When somebody gets gimped, they touch the bottom blast zone and they die because they can't make it back to the stage. Yeah, because again, what goes up must come down. So obviously, if you're drifting down and you can't make it back to the stage, you're gonna touch the bottom blast zone and die. Huh? What?
Is there a rare chance you can dodge air?
You cannot dodge the blast zone. No. You cannot tech off the blast zone.
I tried to see if you can dodge air.
No, you cannot. You cannot air dodge through the blast zone. Alrighty. I guess in a sense this is mainly me showing you follow-ups and whatnot. Because we've covered essentially like the neutral and all that jazz. But like, because the thing is, I've told you to use spin dash more and all that jazz. But I haven't really gone over what you should do when you get that spin dash. So like this is one of those early kill type things. So basically like one of those early kill scenarios is, so Jordan, I'm going to basically just try to air dodge the up air, okay? I'm going to do up throw, up air, and I want you to air dodge, okay? So I'm going to throw you up and then I'm going to up air, okay? And I want you to try and air dodge, okay? Okay, you air dodge. Now. You press shield in the air and you air dodge. But like, okay, so you understand how he died at like 50? That's because I read his air dodge and then I used, basically that technique is called the spring ride. And honestly, I'm just letting you know that it exists. I'm not expecting you to be able to actually implement this for a really long time because that requires a much higher level of understanding of the game in general. You get me? Alrighty. So basically, like, how that happened is I up threw him, and then I waited for him to air dodge, and then I hit him with that, and he died. But the thing is, obviously, now, what do you think would have happened if he didn't air dodge? Well, Okay, for example, let's say he didn't air dodge, and he just instead like threw out an attack. I probably would have gotten hit because I was waiting for an air dodge. Now, with that in mind, yeah, if you press shield in the air, you will air dodge. But yeah, just gonna finish this up real quick. Then you're going to play a match against Jordan. Did that seem like a smart choice to you? That was not a smart choice at all. Kind of.
He's teaching him right quick, and I guess when he's done, he can play.
Alright, so first off, we're going to turn off handicap. And turn that off. You're going to play a set with Jordan. Okay? Best of 3, yes. Play a set with Jordan.
What's going to happen if team attack? What happened if team attack on in this one-on-one?
Nothing. Because you're not on teams.
I just thought something would happen.
Nah.
The thing about Cameron is like all day he just talks junk, but like
3, 2, 1, go!
If something isn't working, try something else. That's all he's been trying to do is run up and grab him. So Jordan is just waiting for him to try and grab him, dodging it, and then punishing him for it. He should try something else. Yep. Well, it depends on what they have shown their habits to be. Because one of the things I'm noticing he has trouble with is like, there's a lot of situations where it feels as though he doesn't know the proper follow-up, or even like he like freezes a lot. He does a lot of what should I do now? Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like he could figure out what to do because he's like, what do I do? Oh, I do this. But in the time you've like had that conversation with yourself, they're not there anymore. Yeah, they're not there anymore. You know? Because the thing is, it's not even really a matter of that he's thinking super fast. It's just that he doesn't have to think because he already knows. It's less of you. Okay, let's put it to you like this. What's 2 + 2? You don't have to think about that. What's 14 + 17? But the point is, you see how you have to actually, like, you can still figure it out and get the right answer, but you have to take a moment to actually think about it. Whereas with 2 plus 2, you've done that problem so many times, you just know the answer. You don't have to think about it because you already know what the answer is. Now, next up. All right, finish the best of 3.
You learn about the thing how you does like the roll and then the jump kick.
Don't talk to them, please. They're playing.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, he's not in the neutral. It's like he's sort of just running into attacks a lot. And I feel as though that's something that could be avoided if he just slowed it down a bit, because he's playing Sonic kind of like a super aggro character, and that doesn't really work. Because Sonic, like, while yes, Sonic can be played aggressively, he doesn't have like super good frame data or super strong hitboxes, you know? He's a character that focuses on, if you make a mistake, I'm really good at punishing that mistake. He's not good at just running up and like doing something, you know? He has to wait for you to do something and then punish that. Now that being said, he can use spin dash. Spin dash is a really good option, which, yeah, it has invincibility on startup, and that's why it's a good option. Because let's say they run up and throw out a hitbox, you can beat that hitbox with spin dash. And ultimately, I'm gonna be honest, if someone is camping and just like charging spin dash cancel, waiting for you to do something, it's super, super, super hard to beat them. Like, it's one of the best strategies in Smash 4. Well, I mean, that's mainly because Flood is just operates that way in general. Because it doesn't like do damage, it just like pushes you away. Yeah, it's a really good it's a really good way to like reset neutral and all that jazz. Oh yeah. But it's like I feel as though he needs to gain more control over his character, and he needs to practice more with Sonic to understand like how he should be moving and the things he should be doing after he makes certain movements. Like okay, he's hitting the spin dash, but he's not getting follow-ups that come from landing spin dash. Like, see how he just like gets that and he just sort of like spins in place for a bit? He should be like, you know, he needs to learn how to do spin dash up air or spin dash back air, you know, stuff like that. Now, because the thing is, like, standing in shield like that, like, that's a very unsafe option. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, yeah. So it's essentially like that's something he has to work on a little better. All right, Jordan. So next, I want you to fight Alton. But essentially, I want you to get a feel for different matchups and how the neutral works in different matchups. And also, this is mainly so you. He's playing this one so we can like learn how to play like how certain matchups go. Yeah. What will him playing his own character teach him about how to play other characters?
I'll do it.
but that's not what the point of it. You're just saying that because you want to play.
You ready?
Just be honest, don't lie. Sure. But basically, next I wanted to play you because you play Corrin, and like sword characters function a bit differently. So yeah, he's got to learn how to play like various matchups and all that jazz. Basically, like basically it's a significantly different matchup, going from a character like Mario who is very aggressive to a character like Corrin that focuses a lot on like keeping you away from her. Oh yeah. Now, that right there, that was good ledge pressure, because the thing about it, he didn't want to get hit by the charge shot, so he sort of like rolled to avoid that, but he rolled into the bite. You gotta finish the set, dog.
Now I just kind of gave up.
Playing against zoners is very demoralizing, yes.
I mean, I gave up.
Yeah. Playing against zoners is very demoralizing. Play. Play. Play.
Saying like you trying to get them to do something and they do it.
So, he is saying that he was saying that he felt he just sort of gave up last game, and I told him that fighting zoners is kind of demoralizing, and I want to make sure this is said so that when he looks back on it, he can sort of understand it basically. Because the thing about it requires a lot of patience to deal with a player who prioritizes not getting hit as opposed to hitting you, because you're going to have to break into their zone in order to get anything done, and a player who focuses on not getting hit is going to make that zone as hard as possible to penetrate. And when you are just constantly trying to do something and it just continuously just doesn't work, that can get demoralizing. Like right there, like that required a lot of patience there, because I had to wait for the rapid depth to end, and he was able to get his punish based off of that. Accidentally SDing there, accidentally wall jumped. It just goes back to the thing I said earlier about him needing to really get a feel for his character. and know his movement properly, because he's not gonna really be able to control his movement properly if he isn't, if he's not like confident in his movement. He's going to do a lot of missed inputs, and that honestly just comes from like playing the character more and getting more confidence in what you're going to do. Because when you know how to do certain movements, you know how not to do those movements. Because you know what motions cause those movements. And he is starting to do a little bit better as far as like the neutral is concerned. Because he's not just rushing in blindly and just like he's not just rushing in. He's not just throwing out attacks, and he's playing a little bit patiently. Finish the set. Finish the set. Finish the set. You got one more game. I don't know. Why did you do that? But yeah. Good. I mean, I have always told you, quit trying to land with down air. Well, yeah, this is going to be the last game on FD. Noticing that he is playing a lot more patiently. He's sort of waiting and then punishing, because Sonic is a character that can do that. He can play the wait game just as well as all the other characters, because he has the speed to rush down upon characters when they whiff. Sometimes the thing about sometimes when winning, it's not so much about killing your opponent, but waiting for them to die. And especially for a character like Sonic, that's something that you have to be able to do, because Sonic is a character that benefits a lot off of being patient. So knowing how to wait until your opportunity presents itself is something that is important. Now he has a good idea there, trying to get me with the spring, but he just didn't place it properly. But even then, like, using the spring to edge guard is a pretty low risk option, because ultimately most of the time, even if you miss, you're pretty safe for it for the most part. Now, the one thing I am noticing is that he is playing a lot more patiently and is getting a lot more off of this. I don't know why he didn't up throw there, because I most definitely would have killed. Most definitely. Now they're both sitting at kill percent, so I'm kind of just curious to see like what options they're going to take. And now he's sort of regressing back and sort of just running at him. That's not something you want to do. Like I said, you want to make sure you wait until your opportunity presents itself. Otherwise, you're just going to be getting punished a lot. There you go. Like, he's playing his neutral a lot more patiently now. And he's actually waiting for his opportunity to come to him, as opposed to trying to force them. really making use of his shield a lot more, which is good because you know dude, like shields are good against people that are throwing out hitboxes and such because it enables you to weather the storm. So and it gets sniped, and that is going to be the set. Alrighty. Here, you continue to hold this. So for the final part of the lesson, basically, I'm going to play a set with Alton real quick, because I already played with Jordan. Because you already know like how I play that matchup. I mean, you're going to be able to, like, the thing is, the reason you're streaming so you can go back and watch the video yourself, and you can sort of understand it a little bit better, but also watch this to sort of understand, like, how I play the neutral. Just pay attention to it. Because, like, I'm going to answer, like, questions and stuff afterwards.
Probably should have showed it when I got up.
Probably.
That was almost too easy.
So what I saw was that he was not blasting, you sweep the leg, and then you ran back.
Well, it's just a matter of I'm waiting for him to do something, and then I'm going for my punish, as opposed to just like rushing in and trying to force the opening, you know?
Because I realized that he was kind of doing a lot of special moves all at once. So
Yeah, that's when you started doing well.
I thought he did that spinning move, and I was and I tried to wrestle him.
Why? I'm winning. No, I did not read that at all. I just reacted to
That
it.
was almost too easy.
He ran into my shield, so I just turned around and hit him.
What, did you charge? Did you charge it? You just regular hit?
I just used Force Spin. Down there? I could have sworn that was a set, but whatever. I'm just gonna say this now, but this is widely considered to be one of Ryu's worst matchups. Because Ryu struggles against the campy playstyle. And Sonic is one of the best characters at that playstyle. And also, like, all of his moves are multi-hits. Pretty much. Don't get me wrong, Ryu's still a really good character.
Counter it, right?
Yeah.
Have anything to counter, right? Unless it's the spinning.
Ryu is very slow, and that's why he has trouble with it.
Get sometime.
Are there any other questions you have before we end the session?
That's pretty much it. But I was trying to tell you earlier, you know, when you told me to be unpredictable and start doing that, I was not trying to be a lot faster. Try to block and do spin dash unless, you know, I tried to, but, you know, I guess it's very necessary.
Yeah. You're having good control of your movement as Sonic is one of the most important things as Sonic. And also, another thing I feel you need to work on is like your follow-ups out of spin dash. A lot of times you'll get spin dash and you'll just stop. Cause you notice how okay, you notice how a lot of times when I get a spin dash, I also I'll do spin dash to up air, spin dash to back air. I do things like that.
You can spin that back.
Yes, you can do spin dash into other moves, but you'll probably see more of what I'm talking about if you go back and watch the recording. But there's anything else you want to ask me?
No, but thank you for training me.
You're welcome. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. That'll be it for this training session thing. Look. That'll be it for now. So yeah, it's DarkslayerArim signing off.